Hello.
Hi.
So we're here today in Cal Valletta on my Chinese junk, interviewing a true Ibiza legend, and I say that modestly because he's actually a really nice guy. Hey G, welcome back to our show.
Hi, Damien. Thank you for having me on your boat.
So it's the end of another season. You're going on another world tour through Bora Bora, but this year is a little different. Would you like to tell us why?
Yeah, this year we're doing a tour with Gecko Bar, which is from Koh Samui in Thailand. They have something pretty similar to what we've got in Bora Bora. So Gary approached me about a year ago, came over to Bora Bora and played a set I really liked, and we got on very well. And then he suggested to me about maybe doing a world tour of both bars. We could do like halfway around the world on one part of the year, and then over this side on the other, you know. So that was the plan. Unfortunately, things this year, it's been a great year for Bora Bora, but it's not really been a very good ending in a way, because totally out of our control, we've been closed down now from Bora Bora side of things. As far as anybody knows Bora Bora, that's what's going to stop. But there is also a club that is going to be opened, probably within the next few weeks. Maybe too late for the end of the season, but definitely for next year. I'm not sure I'm going to have anything to do with that myself personally, but because for me the whole point of Bora Bora was being on the beach and having the freedom to dance in the daytime. This tour has come up at probably about the right time, really. So we start off out in Thailand at the end of October, and then we move round to Brazil. Got the first dates out in Brazil on the 8th of February, and then we'll probably stay there for the rest of the winter, as far as that goes, until say April, May, when I'm not really too sure where we're going to be. My imagination sort of drops off about that time. I haven't got anywhere where we're going to constantly be. But there's a lot of things going on. We've got the record labels started up really well, Bora Bora Music, and we're starting a new online record sales as well, which is away from this, but it's also a record label, and that's quite exciting. So there's a lot of things on the horizon, a lot of things happening. It's time to get up and move on a little bit as well, and so I'm looking in places like Thailand and Brazil to really get the next Bora Bora started, you know. And we need to look at other venues. We've been thinking about these places over the last 2 years, and so that's the way hopefully it's going to be, you know. For us, we're going to find these places and then start off again there.
How optimistic are you that you'll be able to have outdoor beach parties there as well?
Yeah, very optimistic. It's happening. I mean, you never know how long it's going to go on for, any of this. You know, when I first came here to Ibiza, it could really have only been for that year or so. I couldn't really see a future in it, but I was just enjoying it while I could. So I think that's the way to look at it as well.
So after the world tour, what's going to happen? Are you going to come back here?
Right this minute, this second now, at the moment, probably not. I think once the ball starts to roll with Thailand and whatever, and well, you know, Australia, we're all over the world. It's every place where there's a beach, we're trying to put a party on, you know. So it should by rights take quite a long time to get around all that. So I don't even know if we're going to be around this side of the world next summer to be able to carry that on, you know.
Well,
so
having Bora Bora closed might really be the catalyst too to make you really try to throw some roots in one of those places, you know. Because it always takes one door to close for another one to open, kind of, I think.
Yeah, I think things happen for a reason, and I'm not too down about it, I must say. It's just one of those things. It's probably happened if it's going to happen, it's probably happened at the right time anyway. We was on top, you know. That was nice. No, that's some good years anyway. 8 years, you can't complain, huh?
8 years
wow.
in, I mean, you left your mark in dance culture, dance music, and I mean, you have all the interviews and the magazines and everything to prove it, to you know, tell your great grandkids how cool you really were at one point, huh?
There you go. Have I got grandkids out there?
So you're putting out another one last DVD release under
the Bora Bora flag, yeah, along with our friends here at Dance Tripping, of course.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't really want to do anything else with other than them, to be honest with you, because I met these guys a few years ago, and they did such a good job on a video that they put out on Dance Tripping that that approached us about doing the first DVD, which was very good. The one we just had out now, I couldn't ask for more. I could not ask for more. It's the top-selling album on the island, according to the record stores as well. That's not just my own point of view. I'm trying to throw in here as a bit of PR. But I'm really pleased with the whole turnout. The fact that it's sold so well, but more so, I'm pleased with the evidence that was there from a really fantastic closing party from last year. You know, so for me, it's worth more for the prize of it. You know, just to go and see that bit of film like later on. You know, yeah, this is what we were doing. This is what it was like. You know,
and that it's selling helps too.
Well, that helps too. Yeah.
That's a little bit. Huh? So, what do you think if you don't make it back next season? What are you going to miss most about all these years in Ibiza?
The friends. That's it. I'll be honest with you. That's the one thing. This is a great place to meet everybody from all over the world. I mean, you know, I would tell these people out here in television land or whatever, on video land, but we know that when you come here, and for your wedding and for my wedding was the same, I don't think I didn't have any more than 3 people from any one country at the wedding. And that's pretty big stuff, you know, when you think about it. It makes the whole world a lot smaller, and I'm really going to miss my friends that I know will come. If I don't see them the whole year, unless I go to the relevant country, say like Tokyo or in LA or, I don't know, Russia, or could be anywhere, in Italy anywhere, you know. If I don't go to those places and see them there, then I always know that maybe not this year, but maybe next year or in 2 years or whatever, I'm going to end up meeting them again back in Bora Bora. And it was so cool this year. It just so happened at the beginning of the season, all the people from about like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, they decided to make a pilgrimage here without realising it with each other, because they don't all know each other, you know. And I saw so many people here over those years here in that first few weeks in Bora Bora, that I was humbled, not a word. I was very happy anyway to see these people again, because you know, they really are part of Bora Bora, and they've always made and been there for the party. So I've never seen them on a downer. I only see my mates as on a happy vibe, you know, because we're in a happy place, you know, surrounded. So this is my little story, but now you're going to go on from here and take over the legacy that was.
Well, mine will be a very different thing. So I'm not a DJ, which is really an odd thing to say now these days. Actually, I don't DJ. It makes me very special on this island.
That's true, yeah. Well done.
Yeah, I've been trying for years not to become a DJ, and somehow I've managed to keep going.
I like this way round, because all I've seen for the last 8 years from here, from where my point of view is, like, people having a good time, people on tables having a good time, beach, people in bikinis and swimsuits looking great on the beach, having a good time.
Nothing wrong with that.
Sea, island, bit of blue sky, pretty much the same weather forecast each day, you know. But I see it from that way, but I've got to say, this is the view I like. Yeah. This is the one I like, from outside, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, don't get us wrong, that's not Bora Bora behind us. I just can't go there anymore. I'm just too emotional right now. Anyway.
Anyway, moving on. And thanks a lot for talking to us, though, man. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for being here.
And don't worry, we're going to keep an eye on what happens to you. Thanks a lot,
Thank you very much. Damien and his boat. Can you use any of that?